Hey y'all, welcome back to Sidewinder Shed. Today what we got is got the wife a different vehicle. She's got a 2007 Chevy Trailblazer with the 4.2 liter inline six. Got it for real short money, but it needs a variable valve timing solenoid, which is right here, and I'm getting ready to put that in. You got a little connector that goes there, and of course that has the little safety clip on it. And so I got that off, and first thing I noticed when I took that off is, watch this, this is still bolted in. It is not supposed to do that. Yeah, that could be the problem. Here's the new one, and this is the way we're looking at it, and it is not supposed to spin on this mount. That's not supposed to move. Now they are two separate pieces, and this is slid on, pressed on, but it's not supposed to spin. So I think that's what we got for a problem. That could be the issue. Yeah, she ain't supposed to spin around like that. That could be the issue. Now, in order to do this, of course, because of the length of it coming straight out, there's only one 10mm bolt holding this on right there. But in order to slide this out, power steering pump has to come off. And there are, down in here, there are three 13mm or 1/2 inch bolts that hold it on. And of course the belt. Hopefully it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's simple. It just removes the 3 bolts, 4 bolts all together, and pull it out and replace it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. To get to the bolts, and I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube about doing this, but to get to the bolts, I don't know if you can see the holes right there on that pulley. Well, once you get the belt off, you just spin that pulley until it lines up with the 3 bolts, one at a time, and you can stick a extension and a socket through those holes to get to the bolts. And to get the belt off, basically going to use a 3/8 ratchet and put it on this tensioner, and you turn it clockwise, which will push this down and release the tension on the belt. And then I'm just taking the belt right off the power steering pump. Everyone says it's easy, so this should take me 3 days to do it. All right. Hell, I don't have a helper and I don't have a stand set up, so, and I'm not doing this one-handed. So I'll bring you back as we make progress. So first thing I'm going to do, get my handy dandy ratchet. Down in here. Yeah, right in here. There's a little hole. There's a little hole somewhere. This ratchet will go in, and this is why I'm not doing it one-handed. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get that belt off. Alright, there's the setup for the ratchet. I found the hole. You bring it up, and then you can just, if I can get my hand in here, there we go. We just push down on it, and that loosens up the belt. And now I need my other hand to take the belt off. Okay, so now we got the belt off, and I just got it over to the side. Basically, your belt, your belt comes up over the tensioner and then back up around, so that the flat side of the belt is here, and then the groove side goes into the pulley on this side and wraps around. I didn't take anything else off, so it's a pretty simple wrap on this belt. Yeah, it's not that difficult. All right, so next thing we're gonna do, and I'll bring you back after I get the power steering pump off. There's 3 bolts, and I know where 2 are. I'm gonna have to feel around for the 3rd one. So we'll go ahead and bring you back after that. Okay, so I got all 3 bolts out. There's one on the top, one about 45 degrees from the top, and then one at the bottom. No, and I shouldn't say 45 because it's a 3-bolt system, so they're probably about 20 degrees apart, something like that. So we're just gonna, that's all you needed, just a few inches. That's it. Just move that over to the side here, out of the way, and that's it. Next thing we're gonna do is that 10mm bolt right there. My finger's over. Let's see. Yeah. Well, you know what? Since this moves, I'm just gonna get it the hell out of my way. There we go. And get a ratchet on that and pull that off. Be right back. All right. Well, of course, all the videos that you're gonna watch on YouTube, they twist it a little bit, and it twists like it's supposed to, you know, with the with that whole bracket twisting with it, like that, instead of just twisting on the bracket. And they give it a couple twists, and then boom, it pulls right out. It's fucking amazing. Yeah. This damn thing took me both hands and a screwdriver to get the damn thing out. And you can see that little O-ring is dry as it can be. That's what was holding it up. All right, so anyway, this is out. All right. Yeah. I'll be doing an oil change on this also. I mean, there's a lot of varnish on it, old oil varnish. Yeah, might have run hot at one time. But, yeah, and there's some carbon and crud on that. I might have done that just pulling this out. But there's no metal. That's the other thing you wanted to look for, was some metal. So, alright, bring you back when I clean up my hands here a little bit and start putting the other one in. Alright, so here's what I noticed. If y'all look, this and this is not spinning on this. That whole tube is spinning, see? That whole thing is spinning. Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to do that. I thought it was, I thought this was slipping around that hold down, that clamp, but it's not. It's the whole inside. Everything is moving. Yeah, not supposed to do that. So, there's your problem. Yep. There's your problem. Alrighty, we'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, and we're back. And what I got, brand new motor oil. 5W30 is what this calls for. And come on, focus. Well, anyway, we're gonna rub some around that gasket area and on this shaft right here. I mean, this is oil soaked anyway, but this will help us put it back in a little bit easier. And before I knock over a fucking $8 quart of oil. Put the cover on it. Bring you all over here. And can you see? Right in here. No, can't see, not enough light. But this is the hole that it goes into. I've already cleaned it out. And now I'm just putting a little bit of that new engine oil in there. A little bit of lubricant to help me out. You know, if that thing would stay out of my friggin' way, you might be able to see a little better. Then again, maybe not. Right down there is where we gotta go. So, I'm gonna take this, slide it in here, get that key lined up. Alright, can we see? Alright, and then you push it in, because it's not seated all the way yet. I don't know if you heard that click, but that means it's in. And now we just put all the bolts back in. So, I'll bring you back when that's done. Alright guys, so I got everything in. And get everything locked down, tightened up, and belts on. Let's see what she does. Oh, hi. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see me or not. I just flipped the phone around instead of flipping the camera around. Find the key, put that in there. All right. Yeah, she's running good. She's not stalling, not surging, not doing any of that stupid crap like it was before. And get everything plugged back in, and this one does not spin. That one, yeah, doesn't spin. So I think we're going to call that done. Next project, stay tuned. Yeah, see what I can do with these headlights. All right, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all subscribing and sticking around and watching the videos and everything. Thank you all. Thank you. Yes, thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I get a feeling this will be another ongoing project too. Little things to do. But anyway, y'all have yourselves a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll catch you next time.